be doing my 5 years natural Q&A video. I asked you guys on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook to send in all of your questions. And if you are not following me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook, I mean, I think that you should. I think I'm a pretty cool person. I think that, you know, we should be friends. You know what? If you follow me, I will follow you back. Okay? Okay. So I'll leave that over here as well as down below. So without further ado, let's get started. The first question comes from Instagram from It's Only Amy. Hey Liv, love your videos. You inspired me a lot. What is your go-to hairstyle after a wash, and how do you keep your 4C hair moisturized? Hey Amy. My go-to style, like all day, every day, my style right here, which is my fluffy twist and curl, using none other than my staples, which is my #1 day ones sponge rollers from like my first video and my homemade shea butter mix. Leaves my hair really fluffy and moisturized. Next from Miss Daniela John, how do you slay every day? Who? Me? Girl. Stop it. LOL. Okay, real question. What made you decide to go natural, or have you always been natural? This is a really good question. This is what happened. What made me decide to go natural was the moment when I started realizing that I started becoming extremely self-conscious, and I didn't like that. I was always a pretty self-confident person. I started wearing weaves when I was in about high school and got completely addicted to them, not knowing that they were damaging my hair. I started to transition in between wearing my hair and wearing the weaves, and I realized when I didn't have the weave, I didn't feel as confident, didn't feel as beautiful or wanted or desired, and I didn't like that because it was new for me to have these type of feelings. Then I decided to just start wearing my own hair again. I went to go get a new fresh perm, and girl, my hair, I don't know what that lady did. I don't know what she did to me, but my hair completely broke off. From like the straggly ends that I had to here, got to like here. My hair color changed from 1B to a good 3B, or basically like blonde, and it was so see-through. You can see the purse, you can see the wall behind me from just looking through my hair. It was really bad. So then I decided that I'm no longer gonna get perms. I'm gonna take care of my hair by myself, and by doing that I discovered natural. I discovered what my curls look like, and I fell in love with it, and from then I just continued to transition unto what you see here today. From Ijana Soul, what styles do you do after the 3rd day of a twist out when curls are gone and almost gone, yet don't feel like retwisting? You guys always see me wearing 2 buns on Snapchat. Hey Snapchat fam, you guys always see me wearing those 2 buns. That's because I don't feel like doing my hair. After a certain point, I just wear my hair in 2 buns, 1 bun, or I just put it back into a ponytail bun, and that just helps me get through the rest of the week. Keeping it real, Liz says, what is your hair regimen? What do you do to solve heat damage? How did your trim improve retaining the length? If you love, check out my why I cut my hair video. There I shared how I got from 13 beautiful long bra strap length inches to a good 9 inches due to stress and damage. However, one of those damages was not heat damage. I did not get heat damage, thank the Lord. But I did get other forms of damage such as thinning, breakage, and a whole lot of really nasty split ends, which caused my hair from going from 13 to 9 inches. I've been working hard to regain my length by using my new hair growth regimen, which I'll be sharing with you guys very soon. I think that it's been working. And to answer your last question, my trim helped so much making sure that my hair grew back. Making sure that your ends are super healthy is the best way to make sure that your hair actually retains its length. Next question is from Sensations. What products do you use? Your hair is beautiful! Thank you, love, you're so sweet. I actually couldn't wait to share this with you guys. Okay, so the product that I've been using that I absolutely love is Soultanicals. I have never fallen in love with the brand and love its whole entire line the way I absolutely love Soultanicals. It keeps my hair super nourished and conditioned. Those are 2 words that I never actually used when describing how my hair felt before, because I've never experienced anything like it. You guys don't even understand. It's like my favorite, hands down, one of my favorite products right now. GL Dixon wants to know, what is your hair type? Like density, porosity, thickness, and so on. My hair's density is actually not that dense at all. Porosity, I am not low porosity or high porosity. I'm right in the middle. I have characteristics of both. I am a medium porosity gal. And as far as thickness, my hair is not thick. Not thick at all. It's very thin. Actually, my hair is actually really thick, kind of like in the front, but it's really thin in the back. But I mean, hey, what are you gonna do? Next from Nebula Walkers. Hey Liv, hey girl, I love your videos. How can I stop being afraid of going natural? The best way to stop being afraid is just putting yourself out there and just doing it. You never know what's waiting for you on the opposite side of fear. I'm seriously afraid of heights, but in my last vlog I shared with you guys that I conquered that fear and I went ziplining all through New York City, and I did it just so that I can conquer that fear. You never know what's going to be on that other side. Just put yourself out there, take a deep breath, and do it. You never know what's waiting for you. Nia Kong Yang wants to know, is projectile style the only way to retain length? The main way to maintain length is having healthy ends. Don't you realize that once you trim your hair tends to grow faster? It's not necessarily growing faster, it's just the fact that you can see the growth because your ends are not breaking off as fast as your roots are growing. From Sisters of Color, she wants to know, how do you wear your hair when you're not wearing a twist style? Twist styles are actually not my favorite style. I usually don't wear twist styles very often. Most of the time I'm wearing either a braid out or a sponge roller set like you see today. Next, from Queen CA, she wants to know, do you have any tips you learned to help retain length? The biggest tip that I've learned to help retain length out here in these streets is, because it's been a struggle, guys. It's been such a struggle. The biggest thing that I learned is to make sure that I am oiling both my scalp and my ends simultaneously. Making sure that when I oil, every time I do my hair, that I oil my scalp as well as put some oil on my ends. I like to use either my DIY hair growth oil or black Jamaican castor oil on my scalp and black Jamaican castor oil on my ends. I find that using this combo together helps my hair grow from my roots, but it is maintained through my end. Quirky Writer Girl wants to know, I'm a bit skeptical about mixing oils together. How do I know which oils work best together? I recently started using apricot oil. My hair loves it, but I miss black Jamaican castor oil. The best way to make sure that oils work best for you is simply by trying it out. Just gather some oils together, mix them up, and try it out on a little section of hair if you're too skeptical to do it on your whole entire head. See how that works out and how your hair feels compared to how it felt prior. Also, make sure when you're mixing these oils and you're trying out new oils and new recipes to try it out for a good amount of time to just make sure that it's actually making a significant difference in your hair. From Twitter, Miss QB, hey girl, wants to know, how do you deal with matting and tangling? I've tried all other methods. The best way to deal with matting and tangling is to keep your hair stretched. This way your curls doesn't like jump all up and mumble up on top of each other, causing it to tangle. As soon as I finish washing my hair, I like to put it in twists and stretch it across my head and allow it to dry this way. This way my hair stays stretched for a majority of the week. In between the weekdays when I'm re-moisturizing my hair, I always make sure I'm using a detangling product while re-moisturizing my hair to always keep my hair detangled. My favorite right now is Soultanicals Nut Sauce. From Snapchat, Nathy wants to know, why are you so cute and funny? Second question, what gave you the ultimate drive to start your YouTube channel? I decided to start my YouTube channel because I wanted to spread my Live in Love with You self-love movement / journey, which I already shared with you guys here on this channel as well as in this video where I talk all about it. After transitioning into natural, one of the things that happened was I regained my self-confidence like none other. I wanted to share that knowledge with everyone. I wanted everyone to be able to fall in love with themselves, and most people don't even know where to start. So I wanted to start a channel in which everyone can go to basically for a self-love guide on how to fall in love with yourself, mind, body, and soul. My next question is all the way from Brazil. She wants to know, what can I do to help my hair growth, and what tips do you have for reducing dryness? To reduce dryness, one of the biggest things is just keeping your hair moisturized simply by giving it the nutrition that it needs. I know you don't always want to do your hair every night, but if you continue moisturizing your hair, let's say for example every single night, eventually you'll be able to move up to every 2 nights and then every 3 nights, and it'll be able to go for 2 days or even 3 days without being re-moisturized. Love you, girl, from Brazil. Next from Snapchat we have Nye. I'm just going natural and was wondering, what is the best shampoo and conditioner to use? And how often do you deep condition your hair? Thank you, love. Stay gorgeous. You too, girl. In my opinion, to find the best shampoo and conditioner will be the best shampoo and conditioner that works best for your hair and your hair needs. Right now, my hair is in a restorative state and I'm looking for and using conditioners and shampoos that are restorative. Lately, I've been trying out the Carol's Daughter Almond Milk line. Absolutely love it. P.S. Stay gorgeous. The next question is from Sophie Tay. She says, hey, how come you never you wear weaves or braids on your natural hair? Roughly how many inches does your hair grow per month? And is there something unique that you do with your wash regimen? Well, I don't wear weaves because I really just don't like them. I still wear braids, just not as often lately. As far as how many inches my hair grows per month, I have no idea. I think maybe 1/4 an inch. Something unique that I do with my regimen are hot oil treatments, cleansing, and always deep conditioning. Simply Simone simply wants to know, what is my natural hair regimen? I've been waiting to share this with you guys until I really got it down, but I can give you the rough draft. Basically, what I'm doing is washing my hair every 5 to 7 days. I start off each wash day using my hot head and doing a hot oil treatment. Then following that up with either a co-wash or an ACV and or shampoo. I like to rinse out my cleanser and follow up with a deep conditioner, in which I just switch in between the weeks, either using a protein or a moisturizing deep conditioner. After that, I rinse that out and follow up with my DIY hair oil and then my DIY hair growth oil onto my scalp. Twist up my hair and stretch it out to put it into a t-shirt and style as usual. That's what I've been doing for the past 5 to 6 months, and I feel like it's just been amazing. My hair has definitely been responding very, very well to it. The products that I use are alternating in between, depending on what my hair needs. But recently I've been using a lot of Soultanicals, Carl's Daughter, and Shea Moisture. Last question is from Cookie246. She wants to know, what was your biggest natural hair challenge? My biggest challenge was when I had the huge natural hair setback a while back, where I lost 5 inches all over my hair, going from bra strap length all the way up to about collarbone length. And I did this simply from neglect. I've learned such a huge lesson through that challenge, and I learned that just because you reach this plateau, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't keep going and you shouldn't keep striving and continuing what got you to this point. That challenge taught me so much more about myself as well as about my hair, and it was such a huge learning experience. The biggest challenge in that was trying to figure out what my hair liked all over again. I felt like I was a new natural from the beginning all over again, and it was so stressful and frustrating. However, it made me find a new love for my hair and a new love for myself. Thank you for your question. Thank you all for your questions. Thank you guys so much for sending them in. Don't forget, if you're not following me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and Facebook, to make sure that you follow me. I will leave them over here as well as down below. And if you follow me, girl, I'll follow you back. Let's be friends. Until next time, thank you so much for watching, and never forget to live and love.